4 years is the precious time of your life. Thank you very much. And also to the Lebo sir and Venugopal sir for the felicitations, and Dr. Vinu Thomas, officials of the university, for organizing the event. And thank you for all the faculty members of the colleges and parents who are attending, and all the students. Thank you very much for listening to the program, and all the best for your future endeavors. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. As we are coming to conclude the program, we would like to thank all the first year students, parents, and teachers who participated in this induction program. I hereby declare that the inaugural ceremony of the induction program has ended. We will see you again on Monday, the second day of the induction program. Wishing you all a great day ahead. Thank you.
Need a little love for me. Need a little love for me. Yeah, need a little love for me.
For your kind attention, we're about to commence our event soon. Our chief guest will be arriving soon.
Which is linked with the dreams of many others. Sri M. George Muthu lived by these words. He saw a dream in which everyone's dream was turning into reality. No ambition was out of reach, where people were enjoying their lives at ease. Sri M. George Muthu fulfilled his profound dream by founding the Muthu Group. Today, the Muthu Group takes
The Muthoot Institute of Technology and Science mirrors the sentiment that in a knowledge-driven global economy, A good education isn't just a pathway to success, it's the essential foundation for thriving in the competitive landscape. Today is a big day to think of how far flung we have come and how far we have to go.
A very warm welcome and a joyful morning to all of you present here. We, Swati S. Krishna,
And Albi P. Verghese of S5AIDS
have got this great opportunity to host this meritorious occasion, Gyandeeksha 2023.
It gives us immense pleasure to welcome you all to Gyandeeksha 2023, which marks the grand welcome to the new batches to the different departments of Muthoot Institute of Technology and Science.
MITS, Muthoot Institute of Technology and Science, owned by the prestigious Muthoot Group, is a premier full-fledged engineering college located in the suburbs of Kochi, offering specializations across various disciplines of technical education, including mechanical, civil, electronics and communication, electrical and electronics, computer science and applications, AI, artificial intelligence and data science to over thousands of students every year at the undergraduate and postgraduate levels.
Relentless passion for excellence. Yes, the motto says it's all. The institution engenders an ecosystem with its expert infrastructure and innovation ignited by its empowering vision and unfathomable efforts for the holistic development of its students.
As the father of a nation, Mahatma Gandhi rightly said, prayer is not asking, it is the longing of the soul. To mark the beginning of the ceremony, let's seek the blessings of Lord Almighty. I request everyone to rise for the prayer. I hereby invite Amy and Emil of S5CSAI to the dais for the prayer song.
പടനിലത്തിൽ ഞങ്ങൾ വീഴുമ്പോ ഹൃദയ ക്ഷതിയായ രക്തം ചിന്തി മിഴിനീർ പുഴയിൽ താഴുമ്പോ താങ്ങായി തണലായി ദിവ്യോഷധിയായി താരാനാഥ കരം പിടിക്കൂ ലോകം മുഴുവൻ സുഖം പകരാനായി സ്നേഹദീപമേ മിഴി തുറക്കൂ കദന നിവാരണ കനിവിന്നുറവി കാറ്റിൻ നടുവിൽ വഴി തെളിക്കൂ ലോകം മുഴുവൻ സുഖം പകരാനായി സ്നേഹദീപമേ മിഴി തുറക്കൂ സ്നേഹദീപമേ മിഴി തുറക്കൂ.
Let's proceed to the events of the day. We move on to the very awaited lamp lighting ceremony, wherein our respected dignitaries will be lighting the lamp with flames showing the sheer will and determination of every student that is being welcomed into the MITS family today. I invite the chief guest of the day, Sri Kochausef Chittilapilli, founder, chairman, and CEO of V-Guard Industries and Wonderla. Sri George Alexander Muthoot, MD of the Muthoot Group. Our esteemed alumnus, Mr. Rohan Matthew Philip. Dr. Neelagandan PC, Principal, MITS. Dr. Chiku Abraham, Vice Principal of MITS. Dr. Shajimun K. John, Dean of Academics, MITS. Dr. Babu Kurian, Professor, Faculty Chair of Planning and Development. And two representatives from the first year students, Srinidhi from CS Department and Ryan from EC Department. I request you all to proceed to the lamp.
Now with witnessing as our principal passes the flame to the HODs of different branches of study. Dr. Sajib Rahman AH, Head of the First Year Academics. Dr. Mary Lisi PN, Head, Department of Civil Engineering. Dr. Pramod Kumar M, Head, Department of Mechanical Engineering. Dr. Anjali Varghese C, Head, Department of Electrical and Electronics Engineering. Dr. Abhilash Anthony, Head, Department of Electronics and Communication Engineering. Ms. Rakhi M, Head, Department of Computer Science and Engineering. Dr. Sumam Mary Idikula, Head, Department of Artificial Intelligence and Data Science, Research and Consultancy. Dr. Sarita K, Department of Computer Applications. Dr. Tessimol Syriac, Head, Department of Basic Science and Humanities. Dr. Rajesh Sharan Joy, PG Coordinator. Dr. Danya S, Faculty Chairperson, Student Affairs. The HODs will now pass the flame on to the senior student representatives.
The lamp lighting ceremony. The seniors will now be passing the flame to the first year students, which will mark them anointed as part of the MITS family. Students are requested to rise and receive the lamp from their seniors. The lighting of the lamp. This ceremony formally recognizes a student's entry into the MITS chapter. It is ultimately the removal of ignorance, that is, darkness with the help of light. Our dignitaries act as torchbearers, spreading the light of knowledge to the students around. Across cultures, light is an ancient symbol of understanding and intellectual thought. It is the opposite of ignorance or darkness. Almost universally, the dark is considered to be frightening and sinister, associated with things we cannot understand. Light is said to conquer darkness and bring order out of chaos.
Asatoma Satkamaya, Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya. From ignorance, lead us to knowledge. From darkness, lead us to light. Let us invoke the Almighty's guidance in this quest for knowledge and learning. May this symbolic light keep burning in our lives. Thank you, all the dignitaries and faculty members. We humbly request you all kindly to be seated. The students may now hand over the unlit candles back to the volunteers.
Asatoma Sadgamaya Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya Mrityorma Amritam Gamaya Sarvesham Swastir Bhavatu Sarvesham Shantir Bhavatu Sarvesham Purnam Bhavatu Sarvesham Mangalam Bhavatu Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.
Any event to be done on the stage is always started by worshipping the stage, which is in our glorious culture. It is called the Ranga Puja. We have the members of the dance club grace the stage with the Ranga Puja.
Mahaganapatim manasa smarami. Mahaganapatim manasa smarami. Vasishtavama devadi vandita Mahaganapatim.
సదా నన్ను నడిపే నీ చెలిమే పూదారై నిలిచే ప్రతి మలుపు ఇకపై స్వాగతమై నా పేరే పిలిచే ఇదే కోరుకున్నా ఇదే కోరుకున్నా అని నేడే తెలిసే కాలం నటించదాని కోజపై ప్రాణం సుమించదాని కోసమై కాలం నటించదాని కోజపై
రూపం దైవవరీతం రూపం దైవవరీతం వరదవదనం प्रणवालय परिपालय परमेशी कमलालय श्रीदेवी कुरिपिंचवे करुणांबुरासी धींतारा धींतारा जतुलतो ప్రాణమే నాట్యం చేసే గతులతో నామశతంబుల నటులతో నా పైన నీ చూపు ఆపేలా శరణంటినే జనని నాద వినోదిని భువన పాలిని దే కాదటే ఒరవిని చేరవే
Thank you, Dance Club, for the soulful rendition.
It's time to have our luminaries on the dais. I would humbly request all the dignitaries to kindly proceed to the dais. Our Honorable Chief Guest, Shri Kochausep Chichilipalli, Founder, Chairman, and CEO of WeGuard Industries, Wonderla.
This temple of learning will provide to its students state-of-art infrastructure, highly qualified and proficient teachers from various faculty of engineering and allied streams, embedded in a conducive environment where focus will be on their harmonious development. Muthoot Institute of Technology and Science is promoted by Muthoot M. George Institute of Technology, a Section 25 company within the Muthoot Group. MITS is a self-financing technical institution offering postgraduate and undergraduate engineering programs situated in the industrial suburb of Kochi.
This temple of learning will provide to the students state-of-the-art infrastructure highly qualified and proficient teachers from various faculty of engineering and their allied streams embedded in a conductive environment where focus will be on their harmonious development.
Welcome to MITS, where knowledge meets opportunity. Established in 2013, our institution has been a beacon of higher education excellence for 10 years. We are committed to nurturing the intellect, fostering creativity, and empowering our students to become the leaders of tomorrow. With a diverse and vibrant campus, a dedicated faculty, and a wide range of academic programs, MITS is your gateway to a bright and promising future. Join us on a journey of discovery, growth, and endless possibilities. MITS is an educational institution located in Kerala, Varikoli. It offers a wide range of undergraduate and postgraduate programs in engineering, management, and computer applications. MITS is known for its commitment to quality education and has a reputation for producing skilled professionals in various fields. It often focuses on industry relevant curriculum and practical learning experiences for its students.
It's time to have our luminaries on the dais. I would kindly humble request all the dignitaries to kindly proceed to the dais. Our honorable chief guest, Sri Kuchausif Chitilipalli, founder, chairman, and CEO of Vegard Industries and Wonderla. Sri George Alexander Muthoot, Managing Director, the Muthoot Group. Dr. Neelakantan PC, Principal, MITS. Dr. Chiku Abraham, Vice Principal, MITS. Dr. Sajib Rahman AH, Head of the First Year Academics. Mr. Rohan Matthew Philip, an esteemed alumni of MITS. Dr. Babu Kurian, Professor, Faculty Chair of Planning and Development. Dr. Mary Lisi PN, Head, Department of Civil Engineering. Dr. Pramod Kumar M, Head, Department of Mechanical Engineering. Dr. Anjali Varghese C, Head, Department of Electrical and Electronics Engineering. Dr. Abhilash Anthony, Head, Department of Electronics and Electrical Engineering. Ms. Rakhi M, Head, Department of Computer Science and Engineering. Dr. Sumam Mary Idikula, Head, Department of Artificial Intelligence and Data Science, Research and Consultancy. Dr. Sarita K, Head, Department of Computer Applications. Dr. Tessimol Syriac, HOD, Department of Basic Science and Humanities. Dr. Rajesh Cherian Joy, PG Coordinator. Dr. Danya S, Faculty Chairperson, Student Affairs.
With the event officially inaugurated, we now move on to the welcome address by Dr. Shajimun K. John, our Dean of Academics.
Good morning. Respected President of the function, Mr. George Alexander Muthoot, Managing Director, Muthoot Group. Chief guest of the day, Mr. Kochausef Chitlapalli, Founder, Chairman, and Chief Executive Officer of Vegard Industries and Wonderla. Dr. Neelakantan PC, Principal. Dr. Chiku Abraham, Vice Principal. Faculty Chairpersons, Heads of Departments, Mr. Rohan Matthew Philip, first year students, parents, colleagues, welcome one and all to the Gyandeeksha, the commencement ceremony of 2023 batch BTech, MTech, and MCA. Since its inception in 2013, Muthoot Institute of Technology and Sciences has molded itself into a center of academic excellence with constant support and encouragement from the management, along with the determination and dedicated contribution of the staff members. On the behalf of the entire institution, I feel privileged to stand before you to extend a warm welcome to one and all, and especially to the first-year students who have made the right choice and have joined Mates family, where students blossom, minds glow, dreams are nurtured, and friendship flourish. Dear students, your presence makes this occasion very special for us. You are here today due to your excellent performance in the 12th standard and KEAM examinations. Congratulations to one and all. You are about to enter the most inspiring period of your life, and as you have embarking on this new journey to shape your life to face the challenging world. You are not alone. We are there to guide you and support you. The quality of student life is more than what happens in the classrooms. There are also sports, cultural activities, fun, and friendships. Here, we will try to push you to the boundaries to make this world a better place. Let me move to my accomplished duty responsibility of welcoming one and all to this function. First of all, I proudly welcome our distinguished chief guest, Sri Kochaudhary Chitrapalli, founder, chairman, and CEO of V-Guard Industries and Wonderla. Apart from being an eminent entrepreneur, he has authored many books and also engaged in charitable and philanthropic activities. I thank you, sir, for accepting our invitation. In spite of your busy schedule, I welcome you, sir, to Mates. I also extend a warm welcome to our Managing Director, Sir George Alexander Muthoot, whose extends his full support and guidance in all our endeavors. I welcome you, sir. I wholeheartedly welcome Mr. Rohan Matthew Pillai, our alumni, into our midst, who made us proud by securing the first rank in the BTech Computer Science and Engineering program in the university. Welcome Rohan and Rohan's parents to this. I extend a hearty welcome to our principal, Dr. Neelavandan PC, Dr. Chikyu Abraham, Vice Principal to this function. They are the significant force who drive us towards excellence. Welcome, sir. A special welcome to all the HODs, teaching and non-teaching staff, alumni, and all to the first-year students and their families. Thank you one and all for being here today. I wish you all a wonderful 4 years academic journey at MIX. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. We now have the presidential address, and for the very same, we have on stage the Managing Director of the Muthoot Group, Sri George Alexander Muthoot. I hereby request him to grace the stage with the address.
Good morning to all of you. Our most beloved chief guest of the day, Sri Kochaudhary Chitrapalli. We have the distinguished alumni, your own alumni, Mr. Rohan Matthew Philip, Principal, Vice Principal, HODs, all on the dais, and the dear students who are now first-year students who are coming into this institution, parents, and other well-wishers. First of all, welcome all the new students who have chosen to come and spend the next 4 years in this institution. Muthoot Institute of Technology and Science is a young institution. As you heard the earlier speakers, it was started in 2017. But in the last 10 years of its existence, the college has been able to do extremely well. Definite thanks or appreciation to the people at the helm of affairs, the principal, Dr. Neelakandan, the vice principal, Professor Chiku Abraham, all the other dean of the institute, all the other HODs, faculty, non-teaching faculty. They have been able to impart good education, good all-round education to the students coming out of this college. And certainly, this institution is one of the leading engineering colleges in the state of Kerala. We have been able to secure the third rank amongst all the 143 colleges in Kerala last year also. So definite appreciation not only to the faculty, but also to the students of this institution. Now, the young students who are now new students who are now joining this institution. And you are entering a prestigious institution. The faculty and the management here are there to give you all the guidance, all the help. It is your duty to make use of this. We have been able to bring out, or the college has been able to bring out good illustrious students, illustrious people who have come out from the institution and who have done well in their career. And one of them, amongst them, one of the alumni who is here on the dais, Mr. Rohan Matthew Philip, has done exceedingly well in his examinations. And I'm sure he will be placed well in his career also. The principal and the management here definitely tell me that all the students who pass out from this college every year are getting good placements. Every year on year, the placements are better and better. So it is not only the faculty and the college, but it's also up to you. From the management side, from the Muthoot side, we have spared no efforts to give the best of infrastructure in the college for the academics as well as for the non-academics. And I personally am a fan of sports and activities. And we have given quite a few sports facilities in this college. My only request to all the students, the first year and also the existing students, is to utilize this sports facility also to the maximum. Other than the sports, we have the research department, very good research department, library, and all other associated facilities here. For you, the young students, please make use of this. We have also enhanced the number of seats in the hostels. So we expect more and more students to come to the hostels, and people staying in the hostel definitely have an advantage in making use of utilizing more and more of the facilities here, not only the sports facility, but also the facilities like the library, the other projects, the research projects, etc. So on this occasion, just while welcoming the new students to this college, I wish and pray God Almighty to also give you all the strength and other things to spend a good 4 years with us, with this institution, and go out as proud, great citizens of this country, doing good to the country and bringing up the name of the Muthoot Institute where you also studied. So thank you and welcome to all of you.
Thank you, sir, for your words of wisdom. We are proud to have a great leader. Now, for the very introduction of our chief guest, Sri Kochosef Chitilepilli, I invite to the stage our beloved Vice Principal, Dr. Chiku Abraham.
Respected dignitaries on and off the dais, faculty members, staff members, parents and students of 2023 batch, good morning. A very cheerful and heartful welcome to all of you as we gather today for the grand inauguration of our first academic year. We are about to embark on an exciting journey, and we are incredibly fortunate to have an exceptional individual with us as our chief guest, someone whose life story is nothing short of captivating, Sri Kochausep Chittilapalli. Kochausep Chittilapalli is a businessman, philanthropist, and author from the state of Kerala. After completing his postgraduation in physics, he started his career as a supervisor in an electronics company, and later in 1977, with a borrowed capital of rupees 1 lakh from his father, he set up a small company, V-Guard, embracing quality and reliability as success mantra. Today, V-Guard is a listed electronic company with BSc and NSc. He ventured into leisure industry in the year 2000 and now has a chain of amusement parks named Wonderla. He also owns a real estate venture, Vigaland Developers. The humanist in Kochausep became the epitome of charity by voluntarily donating one of his kidneys to a truck driver in 2011. Ever since setting the example himself, he has been on a tireless journey to spread the message of organ donation, especially after death organ donation. He founded K. Chittilapalli Foundation with the prime objective of undertaking public charitable activities in India without any discrimination as to religion, caste, creed, or gender. He is also an author who has written the books Practical Wisdom 1 and Practical Wisdom 2, a management guide for entrepreneurs, managers, and management students alike, collections of his life memories called Orma Kilivadil and Ormagali Leka, Oru Yatra, his experience of donating a kidney. He has won several awards and recognitions from the state government and various organizations, which include Rashtriya Samman, Government of India for the highest taxpayer, Millennium Businessman of Kerala, Tourism Man of the Year 2000, Samuhya Suraksha Award, and the Manorama Newsmaker Award 2011. Mr. Kochausep Chittilapalli is a true embodiment of leadership, resilience, and a commitment to excellence. His life journey is a source of inspiration for young minds like those in our first year class who are just beginning their educational voyage. We are indeed fortunate to have him with us today to share his insights and wisdom. As we inaugurate this new academic year, let's open our hearts and minds to the knowledge and inspiration that Mr. Chittilapalli is about to share with us. Please join me in giving a warm and enthusiastic welcome to our chief guest, Mr. Kochausep Chittilapalli. I welcome you to this grand day, sir.
It is indeed our honor to have Sri Kochausep Chittilapalli sir with us today. We welcome you, sir, to deliver the keynote address.
Respected President and my good friend Alex Muthoot, respected Professor Dr. Neelakandan, your principal, other faculty members, and thanks for the nice introduction by Professor Chiku. Dear first year students, dear other faculty members and other senior students, and the icon of your college, Roshan, the first rank holder, and my dear friends. First of all, let me thank the management and staff for inviting me here and to inaugurate the first year batch to this prestigious college. I have to congratulate my friend Alex as well as other faculty members for keeping this particular institution as one among the prestigious engineering colleges in Kerala, even though started with, say, 10 years or 11 years. So they are keeping the level of, say, within 3 or 4, which I heard. Congratulations. Please give them a big hand. Yeah, please. When I seeing all of you here, my memories goes back to years and years when I joined for my BSc graduation. Friends, I was only an average student or slightly an above average, that's all. Not a first rank holder like Rohan. What I am trying to convey here, we need not be a first rank holder because everyone cannot become a first rank holder. So, sorry, Rohan, I have to motivate other people. Yeah, I have to motivate other people to come to compete, Rohan. Friends, I was only an average or just above average. I was only mediocre while I was studying in school as well as in college. But over a period of years, if we are ready to put our own effort, then definitely we can come out with the flying colors. That is quite sure. That way, the first year students, you are lucky that you got an opportunity to got an admission in one of the prestigious colleges in Kerala. And definitely, that itself will give you a special recognition. At the same time, I heard that it's around 600 people, 600 students or plus. Every 600 students cannot become first rank holders, I'm sure. But in your own way, you can excel in your own way. That is the message which I want to convey here. Because when I was studying, I never had an opportunity to stand and address a large gathering of audience because I was a little bit of a shy person. So later on, I noticed if I want to take my company to the next level, if I want to take my company to grow into the next level, I have to improve myself. So I noticed my own lacunas, my own deficiencies in the sense communicating with people. Communicating with a large group of people was quite difficult for me. Addressing a large group of people was definitely a nightmare for me. Then I decided I have to overcome this fear. Then only I can take my company to the next level because I have to address a large group of my dealers. Sometimes they are from other states, Tamil Nadu. Then again, I studied in a Malayalam medium, born and brought up in a village. So my English speaking ability was quite poor. Those days, I still remember, and I am talking about around, say, 55 years back. That means I am already 72. Those days, we students generally communicate in Malayalam only. Even the physics professor as well as the mathematics professor will explain things in Malayalam because students want to get it, understand the subject. That's their motto. And again, the English professor, he used to explain the English poems in Malayalam only. So that was the situation when I was studying. I don't know what is the position now. Friends, if you have some deficiencies, if you have some, I won't say defects, deficiencies, we can overcome. In the sense, if you are an average or above average, you can come up to the top. As an employer, we always look upon not the university educational marks and ranks. Along with, we want to understand his other capabilities. For example, how is his communication level, how he is interacting with other people, how good he is socializing with other people. These are also important. That way, I heard that this college has a lot of avenues, not only sports, plus you have arts as well as science clubs. Definitely utilize those situations, utilize those areas, so that slowly by slowly your fear of interacting with people will move away. That is sure. I am a living example of that. Once I decided to improve my skills, especially in the public speaking area, I attended a number of training programs to improve my skills. Similarly, once I decided to improve my English speaking ability, I attended a number of short-term courses in spoken English. And friends, I was a technical person. Even now I am a technical person. So mathematics was quite tough for me. Whereas Alex is a rank holder in chartered accountancy. Yeah. So you may be good in one particular area. Okay, good. But at the same time, we have to grab knowledge from other areas also. Then only you can be a all-rounder. Then only you can be a leader. You can see junior engineers, they are continuing as junior engineers. They are still continuing as junior engineers. Finally, they are retiring as just engineers. At the same time, we have examples starting with Amol Kurian, E. Sridharan, or even the latest Somanath, or even APJ Abdul Kalam. They are all, once upon a time, either scientists or engineers or executives, once upon a time. But over a period of years, they slowly climbed the ladders, step by step. How? Is it because of their extraordinary intelligence? No. I believe it is because of their effort they put into themselves to improve their skills in the unknown areas. If mathematics is difficult for you, try to concentrate that subject. If language is difficult for you, try to concentrate in that subject. So wherever there is a deficiency, it is possible to control those deficiencies, and you can take over the control on that particular subject. That is my personal experience. Friends, I know you all came here to celebrate the first day with your parents and meeting the beloved faculty members. I don't want to prolong my speech. Again, what I want to stress upon, as an employer, try to be an all-rounder than a one particular good in one particular small window. And nowadays, opportunities are plenty. Opportunities are plenty. That way, I am really envious about all you, that nowadays knowledge is on your fingertips. But at the same time, there is no meaning in always playing with mobile. Yeah. Concentrate your studies. Think about your task. Think about your duties. Definitely, success will be yours. No doubt about it. And once again, I take this opportunity to congratulate the faculty members. This is the first time I am seeing a novel idea of passing the light. That is really symbolic. Congratulations to the organizers also. I don't want to prolong my speech. With these few words, let me conclude. And I have an apology in the sense I have to attend one more function. I may spend few more minutes here. With these few words, wish you all success in your life. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. It's our pleasure to have a great inspiration like you among us. As a gesture of gratitude and appreciation from all of us at MITS, I humbly invite Sri George Alexander Muthoot to present a token of gratitude and appreciation to our Honorable Chief Guest, Sri Kochosef Chittilepilli.
Thank you, sir. We have on stage one of the very holding pillars of this institution. Yes, our beloved principal, Dr. Neelakandan PC. We humbly invite you, sir, to address the gathering.
Please give him a standing ovation. Respected President of the function, Sri George Alexander Muthoot, our Managing Director. Chief Guest of the Day, Sri Kochosef Chittilepilli. Sri Rohan Matthew Philip, our distinguished alumni. My esteemed colleagues on the dais, that includes deans, heads of departments, faculty members, most respected parents, our own junior students who are conducting this function, and my dear students of the 2023 batch. Good afternoon, one and all. When I stand before you on this day of Gyandeeksha 2023, we are extremely happy to welcome each and every one of you to the portals of this prestigious institution. And as our Managing Director rightly said, you all should feel proud that you have chosen MITS as your destination for the next 4 years. To the parents, let me again congratulate each and every one of you for placing your trust, placing your hope, and placing your aspirations with all of us at MITS. And I can assure each and every one of you, parents, that we will leave no stone unturned to ensure that your wards who have come here as purely uncut, unpolished diamonds, by the time they leave the portals of this institution, I'm sure we will be able to give them back to you as polished, shining diamonds who will, I'm sure, able to stand the test of time, who will be able to take up responsible positions wherever they are in their own careers in future. This is an association which we are starting today of 4 years, a long journey of 4 years, which envisages a lot of things. Fundamental change that is going to happen is a transformation from a high school major to a professional student. Professional education, as our chief guest rightly mentioned, is all about all-round development. It's not just the academics that matter. It's not just the classroom study that matters, but every aspect of education. Today, we learn not just from our teachers. We learn from multiple sources. We learn from almost anything around us. And we should have that open attitude, that open mind to learn, absorb, and reject the unwanted. And that is what professional education is all about. It is an ability to discern. Discern means to find out what is good for us and reject what is not good for us. And that is what individual development is all about. That is what professional development is all about. And Mr. Kochose was correctly putting forward the expectations on the other side. The expectations on the side, because they are all prospective employers on the other side. In fact, when VGuard, which he founded, conducted an All India Design Challenge last year, All India Design Challenge, our students from Mechanical Engineering branch backed the first prize. And Mr. Kochose and his team on the stage, immediately on the stage when they were awarded the prize, they offered them an employment there on the stage itself. And that's what is expected. Your students, you're the product of engineering colleges, the product of such institutions are expected to immediately be employable in the industry. And what industry expects from all of us here is that transformation. That transformation as from students to being employable by the time you reach your final year, by the time you reach your pre-final year, when you apply for your internships, when you apply for your projects, you should have that capability developed inside you so that you are wanted by the industry outside. Industry will have its own ups and downs. It is said that this year, there are slight hints of recession in the industry. Certain industries are skeptical. They are adopting a wait and watch policy. But let me remind you, young friends, these are situations beyond our control. They are all external factors. What we as young students, what we as young professionals should be taking care is we are among the best. We should not compromise on anything. We should not compromise on our learning. We should not compromise on that attitude. Ensure that we continuously innovate. Whatever opportunities that are given to you in the college, be it academics, be it extracurricular, be it co-curricular. Sir was mentioning about the sports facilities that we have built up, the innovation center that we have built up is for all of you to gain hands-on experience on whatever you learn in your classroom. Engineering is about burning your fingers. You cannot learn engineering just by sitting in the classroom. Engineering is learned by adopting multiple methods of study. So you have to indulge. You have to make use of the opportunities that are given to innovate. And the country needs innovators like you. Few weeks back, when our scientists in ISRO demonstrated to the world that when the scientist, our own, we are proud to call him as a scientist, though he himself is an engineer. When Mr. Somnath announced to the world that India has landed on the moon, that itself is a message of what engineers in our country can achieve. That itself is a message to the world that what our engineers are capable of. And rightly so, it was pointed out by people like, distinguished people like our MP from Trivandrum, when he mentioned that most of the engineers and scientists who work in ISRO and DRDO, our own defense research and development institutions and organizations, are not maybe from the premier IITs and NITs. They are from ordinary engineering colleges like MITS. And they have demonstrated to the world that these things are possible, very much within our grasp. And you should also realize as young students that you should also be aspiring to join such organizations in the future. And that doesn't come easy. You have to prove yourself. You have to prove your credentials. And let such aspirations be built today. Let such aspirations be created in all of you today when you walk into the portals of MITS. And as our logo, if you might have looked at the logo and our own statement that we propagate, for us, it is always a relentless passion for excellence. And we don't believe in anything short of excellence. And that is what we have proved over the past 10 years. Past 10 years, imagine a college coming to the top and consistently maintaining that record over all these years. This is something which nobody can dream of. And that we have achieved at MITS. And that is because of the people who have been behind all this, starting from our managing director here, to all our faculty members here, all the students who walked the stage before you. And to symbolize them, you have Rohan here with you. So it's a collective effort. And as we strongly believe in MITS, we don't believe in resting on our laurels. When I speak of laurels, I mentioned about coming on top. No institution in the state of Kerala, within 7 years of its inception, could get all its programs accredited by the national body, which is again no mean effort. No institution, I'm saying. When we say we compete with an 80-year-old institution like College of Engineering Trivandrum, where probably if you look at the kind of admissions that get into College of Engineering Trivandrum, all their branches, the admission crosses within the rank of 2000 in the entrance. But here probably our ranks start there. And we get such products and we are able to convert them to the way we have done over all these years. And that is what is real achievement when we talk about achievements. I mentioned about getting all our programs accredited. No institution again in the state of Kerala was able to get into what is called as the National Institutional Ranking Frameworks, NIRF rankings. Around 1,500 engineering colleges all over the country apply for these NIRF rankings. And when we applied in the first year, after 7 years, we immediately got into the NIRF rankings. They rank only 300 engineering colleges in the state out of 1,500 colleges who apply. And MITS, as a very young institution, got into the NIRF rankings immediately when we applied in the first year. And we have been consistently following that over the years also. So once we got into the NIRF rankings, the advantage each and every one of you who are sitting there, who are entering the portals of MITS are getting is, we are getting national visibility. We are getting national visibility. Now companies are coming to us, they are talking to us. They want to recruit our students, and each one of you are going to benefit in the long run because of that. As I mentioned, all these are achievements we have acquired over the period of time. We have been consistently able to produce rank holders from the portals of MITS. Mr. Rohan, who is sitting here, I should put in a word here. Rohan is the university rank holder in computer science this year. He has got a CGPA. I hope all of you are able to find out what is CGPA is all about. You might have been exposed to that during your +2 studies also. Rohan earned a CGPA of 9.95. And if I remember, almost every semester he could score a perfect 10. Maybe except for one semester, that is why he came to 9.95. That is consistency for you. Right from the first year to maintain that consistency, ensuring that his academics is perfect and coming out in flying colors. He topped 140 colleges in the state. 140 colleges in the state of computer, and that too in the branch of computer science. Computer science has the maximum number of students appearing in the final year examination. Let us congratulate all of us, let us congratulate him on his stupendous effort. And we have specifically called him today here to honor him in your presence, to tell all of you that such things are possible. And we have called his respected parents also here. And they are the what we call as the prime movers behind Rohan. They supported him. We all could provide the platform, but parents, you parents are the ones who finally give all the support to your wards. So let me again welcome both of them to this gathering. So to you, dear parents, the life here next 4 years is not purely going to be a bed of roses. There are definitely going to be ups and downs for your wards when you are spending your 4 years, when they are spending your 4 years here. But what we are promising you is that the platform that we provide in MITS should be able to facilitate, help them overcome all those challenges. And that is what is learning life all about. Professional college life is all about learning life. Because after these 4 years, I always tell my students, these 4 years probably will decide the next 50 years of your life. So it's as simple logic as that. So we need to have that, what we call as the confidence. We need to have that ability to overcome any challenges that we are going to face over the next 4 years. And that is what we call as individual development. And that is what is expected of a professional too. And the next 1 week, we are going to utilize to ensure that all of you are comfortable here. We have got well-planned sessions for all of you so that you are inducted into a professional college like ours. And we have all the systems in place to have people address you, tell you what exactly is in store for you for all the 4 years so that you become comfortable here first. As our managing director was rightly mentioning, engineering institutions and engineering colleges are not about a 9-to-4 involvement. A 9-to-4 involvement can happen in a very normal college, a very normal arts and science college. But it's beyond the classroom. It's beyond the class hours that you need to spend your time here. We from our side promise you that all our labs, all our facilities, all our sports facilities, everything will be available to you round the clock so that you can make use of this to ensure that you come out as well-rounded individuals. And the sports facilities, to supplement all the sports facilities, we give coaching in all the disciplines. Our research center, our innovation center, we have 2 exclusive people there. We'll be taking you around all these facilities who handle projects from the industry, and they associate you. If you are willing, if you have the ability, if you have the interest, we will support you by associating you with all those live projects which are happening in our own innovation center. We will ensure that your development through involving in all these activities is complete in itself. And I request each and every student who is present here, each and every young professional who is going to join us here, that have that open attitude to learning. Today, learning is not about, as I said, learning is without barriers. Sitting here in MITS, I hope when I met most of you during the counseling, admission counseling, sitting here in MITS, the world is such that you can earn a degree from IIT Madras. You can earn a degree from IIT Kanpur. You can earn a degree from any prestigious institution in the world parallelly. That is what education is all about. You should have that. You have. We are addressing a batch of close to 610 students in BTech this year, which is much more than the admissions that we had last year. We are jam-packed now. All our branches have been fully accepted by the community, and we have become an institution of choice. Along with that, let me also welcome the 60 students of our postgraduate program in computer applications who have also joined us this year. And also our postgraduate students in MTech in artificial intelligence and data science and cybersecurity to this gathering. Once again, from the bottom of my heart and from all our distinguished colleagues here, wish you the very best over the next 4 years. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. It's reassuring to have you support us throughout this journey of 4 years. Now, to introduce to you all our distinguished alumnus, Mr. Rohan Matthew Philip, I invite Ms. Rakhi M., HOD of the Computer Science and Engineering Department.
Respected dignitaries on and off the dais, faculty members, my dear students and dear parents, good afternoon to one and all. It is with great pride and privilege that I stand before you today to introduce Rohan Matthew Philip, a name that resonates with excellence, the prestigious third rank holder in KTU BTech program and first rank in computer science and engineering with a CGPA of 9.95 out of 10. Rohan Matthew Philip is a shining example of what can be accomplished through unwavering focus, determination, and eager thirst for knowledge. His journey at Muthoot Institute of Technology and Science has been marked by his relentless passion for excellence, which has earned him the distinction of being the top student graduated in 2023 from the branch of Computer Science and Engineering under KTU. Beyond his academic achievements, Rohan's enthusiasm for learning is contagious. He is always eager to explore new horizons, tackle challenging projects, and push the boundaries of his own knowledge. The funding Rohan received from Kerala Technological University for his final year project is a significant achievement, which indicates that his project is not only for his final year project is a significant achievement, which indicates that his project is not only innovative, but also holds promise for practical applications or contribution to his field of study. He also received the funding from MITS Alumni Association, OSAM, for the same project. His involvement in a surveillance project for Muthoot Group is another remarkable aspect of his academic journey. Moreover, filing for a copyright related to his idea of mini project showcases Rohan's commitment to protecting his intellectual property. His remarkable achievements include a series of placements at some of the most prestigious organizations like IBM, TCS Digital, Dexlog, Gen Z, Ernst & Young, H&R Block, and QBurst. It is truly commendable to observe the way Rohan approaches and QBurst. It is truly commendable to observe the way Rohan approaches his assignments, exams, and lab sessions. All these shows his passion for his chosen field has the power to ignite a passion for learning in others and exemplifies the true spirit of a lifelong learner. Rohan Matthew Philip is not just a rank holder. He is a beacon of inspiration for all of us, a testament to the extraordinary heights that can be reached through dedication and determination, and definitely a golden feather to the cap of Muthoot Institute of Technology and definitely a golden feather to the cap of Muthoot Institute of Technology and Science. Congratulations, Rohan, on your exceptional achievement, and may your journey continue to inspire us all, reminding us that with passion, focus, and dedication, there are no limits to what we can achieve in our own pursuits. With great pleasure, I invite Rohan Matthew Philip to address the gathering.
Thank you, ma'am. We now have an address by a distinguished alumnus, Mr. Rohan Matthew Philip.
Good afternoon, respected dignitaries on and off the dais. Good afternoon, respected dignitaries on and off the dais, MITS management staff, teachers, parents, and my dear friends. 4 years back, when I stepped into this epitome of knowledge, little did I know that I would be blessed to receive such an impeccable laurel on this podium. From the day of my Gyandeeksha, with a mind filled with speculations and uncertainties of what the future had in store for me, to this very moment, I can say that all I have achieved and been blessed with are because of the quiet channeling and complete guidance of the MITS members with whom I have been closely associated with. It would be a grave mistake on my part if I did not take this opportunity to thank all the faculties and management staff who have always challenged me to challenge myself to find out what I'm truly capable of. The ultimate aim of any BTech graduate would be to find yourself placed in a good organization to secure and brighten your future. And the placement team at MITS have not left any stones unturned to turn your dream into a reality. A word of gratitude to them would be the least that I can say for the help and support they have extended. When the world was in regress and stagnant due to the COVID cases on the rise, commencement of classes was a hassle. But I must emphasize on the fact that the faculty has done a commendable job in organizing all the classes meticulously. When fear would grip me, I could always find my teacher's care and loving support to boost my dipping confidence. Placements and academics were effectively juggled only by the plausible organizing and scheduling followed by the teachers and placement team by striking a balance between the two. We all crave appreciation and recognition for our efforts and accomplishments. Whether it's at college, home, or in our personal lives, appreciation makes us feel valued and motivates us to do better. It fuels and drives us to keep our efforts on the go. MITS always ensures to recognize the students and never fails to honor them for their efforts for both academic and extracurricular achievements, which boosts us to push ourselves to conquer our aspirations. I'd like to take this opportunity to wish all my little friends out there to have a memorable journey at MITS, and I hope and pray that you will also be able to capture many unforgettable moments like me. All the best for your future endeavors. I wish I had many more years to spend with this second family of mine. This place is and will always be very special to me, and the moments that I've spent here will always be cherished and cashed. I will greatly miss all my teachers, and I step out into the world of challenges by promising to uphold all your words of wisdom and encouragement that you have imparted. As I step out of the gates of MITS, I can, with pride and honor, say that I am a true MITS alumni with the hope that I'll be forever guided by the guiding light ignited by my teachers. Thank you all.
Thank you, Rohan. We all look up to you. Next, I invite Ms. Rakhi M., HOD, CSE Department, to present a portrait to Rohan. This portrait is something special as it's made by Rohan's classmate and friend Tejas P.
Thank you. Now, we'll our beloved principal, Dr. Neelakandan PC, introduce the head of various departments, faculty advisors, student counselors, and faculty chairpersons to the new students and parents gathered here. On to you, sir.
Good afternoon once again. This, I feel, is the most important of all duties that I have today. To present my team before you. And they are the ones who are going to be with you over the next 4 years, who are going to be playing key roles in your own life here at BITS. We have a system by which we call them as faculty advisors. There will be 2 faculty advisors for every batch. And these faculty advisors will be the first point of contact for each student, each parent. And after this function, we'll be sharing a detailed document to all of you, where we'll be sharing their contact numbers also with each and every one of you. So faculty advisors as the first point of contact, and then we have mentors who will be joining you in your second year. Then we have what are called as the heads of departments, who are the ones who are going to set the agenda for each and every one of you in your own departments. And we also have our deans who lead the institute from the front. We also have another prominent person, which is our own director of our Student Wellness and Welfare Center, who will also always be with you in all your activities, in all your ups and downs. So starting with the Department of Civil Engineering, we have the head of the Department of Civil Engineering, Dr. Mary Lissy PN. The faculty advisors of the Civil Engineering batch, Sri Binol Verghese, he is from the Civil Engineering Department, and Ms. Jinsi P. Matai from the Basic Science and Humanities Department. Now moving on to Mechanical Engineering, the head of the department, Professor Dr. Pramod Kumar. And your faculty advisors in Mechanical Engineering, Mr. Anand Rajagopal and Mr. Harish Abu Bakar. Both of them are from the Mechanical Engineering Department. Thank you. From the Electrical and Electronics Engineering stream, the head of the department, Professor Dr. Anjali Verghese. And your faculty advisors in Electrical and Electronics, Ms. Ambili Mohan from Electrical Department, and Ms. Babida George from the Basic Science and Humanities Department. Thank you. Now moving on to Electronics and Communication, Professor Dr. Abhilash Antony, head of the department. And your faculty advisors in ECE, Ms. Ansi Joy and Ms. Lija Ponnapan from the Basic Science and Humanities Department. Ansi Joy from ECE and Ms. Lija Ponnapan from Basic Science and Humanities. Thank you. Now moving on to Computer Science. Now heading the Division of Computer Sciences, we have Professor Dr. Rajesh Chiriyan Roy. And you've been already introduced to the HOD of Computer Science, Ms. Rakhi M. Now in computer science, we have two divisions in the first year. So division A, Miss Indu MT is your faculty advisor for division A, and Miss Joyce Abraham from the basic science department. They are the two faculty advisors for computer science division A. Thank you. And for computer science division B, we have Miss Romana Salim and Dr. Renju Rajan. Computer science division B. Thank you. This is just a formal introduction. They will be meeting you separately in your own classrooms after this function. Now moving on to computer science cyber security stream, we have Miss Harida Haridas and Mr. E.V. Harish from the basic science and humanities department. So they will be your faculty advisors, computer science cyber security. Thank you. Now moving on to computer science AI stream, computer science artificial intelligence stream, we have Sumesh MS as your faculty advisor, and joining him Dr. Kavita S. Dr. Kavita S. Thank you. Now moving on to the artificial intelligence and data science stream, Ms. Jayalakshmi J. and Ms. Minu Matthew. Ms. Minu Matthew and Ms. Jayalakshmi J. All these 5 streams fall under the division of computer sciences. And an apology, sincere apology, I forgot to introduce the head of the department of artificial intelligence and data science department, Professor Dr. Sumam Mary Edikula. She is one of the senior professors in our institution, and she joined us after retiring from service from CUSAT, Cochin University of Science and Technology. Now moving on, for the Department of Computer Applications, head of the department, Dr. Sarida K. And the faculty advisors for the MCA stream, Dr. Smita Anu Thomas. Smita Anu Thomas and Ms. Sujitra Shankar. And for our MTech students, we have Ms. Sujasi Nair for the cyber security stream and Ms. Linu Paulos for the AI and DS stream, MTech. And our PG coordinator has already been introduced, is Professor Dr. Rajesh Charian Roy. Now moving on to introducing some other key persons here. They play, as I said, leadership roles in our institute, starting with Professor Dr. Babu Kurian, who is a faculty chairperson of Planning and Development. Another key person for each and every student here is Dr. Danya S., who is a faculty chairperson of Student Affairs. Student Affairs. And I'll say, as I mentioned at the beginning, the person in charge of student wellness and welfare. We have created a separate department of student wellness and welfare who will take care of all your worries, all your ups and downs during the next 4 years. Professor Dr. Sindhu Ajit. And as I mentioned, immediately after this function, the faculty advisors will be escorting you to your various classrooms. They'll be getting introduced to you personally so that you have more closer interaction. And there, probably you'll get to know them better. I forgot to introduce 2 more very key people in your own life, in the first year especially. We have created a separate branch of academics for first year. We call it as first year academics. And the person to look up to, the head of the department of first year academics, is Dr. Sajib Rahman. He is from the mechanical department, but he is the head of the department of first year academics. And another key person in your first year life and in your subsequent years in the college is the head of the Department of Basic Science and Humanities, Dr. Tessimol Syriac. So thank you. As I mentioned, you will be getting introduced. Yeah, they have been already introduced. Yes. In fact, my own colleagues on the dais have been already introduced. That's why I didn't specifically introduce them. But still, as part of my duty, let me also introduce the person behind the entire academic planning and administration in our college, our Dean of Academics, who welcomed you all, Professor Shajimon K. John. And the person who was with you during the entire academic process, during the admissions, who guided you, who counseled you, and who will be with you, I'm sure, for the next 4 years, our own Vice Principal, Dr. Chiku Abraham. So that's it from me. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Moving on, may I humbly invite Dr. Sajib Rahman AH, Head of the First Year Academics, to deliver the vote of thanks.
Respected President of the function, Sri George Alexander Muthoot, Managing Director, the Muthoot Group, Honorable Chief Guest of the Day, Sri Kochosep Chittilapalli, our distinguished alumni, Mr. Rohan Matthew Philip, respected Principal Dr. Neelakandan PC, our Vice Principal Dr. Chikku Abraham, Dean Academics Dr. Shajimon K. John, faculty charges, HODs, faculty members, program coordinators, respected parents and dear students. I stand before you today with a heart full of gratitude as we come to the close of the function Gyandeeksha 2023. Let me take this opportunity to express our deep appreciation to all parents and students for deciding with MITS, on your professional education journey. Your presence here enriches our institution, and we extend our wishes to you all. Now let me get into my duty. First and foremost, I would like to express our profound gratitude to Sri Kochosep Chittilapalli for accepting our invitation and sharing his wisdom, insights, and experiences with us. On his absence, I thank you. I would like to express our sincerest thanks to Sri George Alexander Muthoot for gracing the occasion and for being the light and pillar of our institution. Thank you, sir. Now, let me thank Mr. Rohan Matthew Philip, our distinguished alumni, for inspiring the students and making them realize nothing is impossible. I congratulate him once again for the hard work he has put in. Let me now express our deepest gratitude to the principal, Dr. Neelakandan sir, for his outstanding leadership and unwavering commitment to the institution, and for being the chair of the organizing committee for this function. Now, let me express our gratitude to Vice Principal Dr. Chikku Abraham for his tireless efforts and wisdom for the institution, and for being the part of the organizing committee. I express our gratitude to the Academic Dean, Dr. Shajimon K. John, for his valuable advocacy to the faculty and students. Now, let me express our gratitude to all the faculty chairpersons, HODs, faculty members, teaching and non-teaching faculty. Let me extend our heartfelt thanks to the program coordinators, Mr. Anand Rajagopal and Ms. Jinu S. Malekil, for their dedicated efforts in organizing Gyandeeksha 2023. I express my gratitude to all the program coordinators and student volunteers for their tireless efforts. Now, let me, on the behalf of the entire MITS family, I express my special thanks to all the parents who have entrusted us with the education of their children. Your support and trust in our institution are invaluable, and we will continue to work diligently to provide the best for your loved ones. Last not but the least, I thank all the students for being part of our. I will conclude with one statement. This is a statement from one of the recruiters here. We recruit for attitude and train for aptitude. We recruit for attitude and train for aptitude. Let me add one more statement. Attitude defines your character. The character defines your personality, and personality describes the person you are. So let us work together as a community, as educators, parents, and students, where knowledge flourishes, where character nurtured, and dreams are realized. Thank you. Thank you all.
Thank you, sir. I request everyone to kindly rise for the national anthem.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे.
With that, we have come to the end of our ceremony Gyandeeksha 2023. Parents and students, kindly remain seated. Now, I invite our very own Vice Principal, Dr. Chiku Abraham sir, to give general instructions to the students and parents.
Dear parents and students, just to brief you about what we are going to do next so that you will have a clarity on the next procedures. ഹോസ്റ്റലിലെ കുട്ടികൾക്കും ട്രാൻസ്പോർട്ട് വേണ്ട കുട്ടികൾക്കും എല്ലാമുള്ള ഒരു ഇൻസ്ട്രക്ഷനും എല്ലാ കുട്ടികളും നിങ്ങളുടെ ക്ലാസ് റൂം ഏതാണെന്ന് യു വോണ്ട് ടു നോ വിച്ച് വെർ ഈസ് യുവർ ക്ലാസ് റൂം ആൻഡ് യു വിൽ ഹാവ് ടു മീറ്റ് യുവർ അഡ്വൈസേഴ്സ്. സോ ദ അഡ്വൈസേഴ്സ് വിൽ ടേക്ക് ഓൺലി ദ സ്റ്റുഡൻസ്. The advisors will take the students to their respective classrooms. അവിടെ ചെന്ന് കഴിഞ്ഞിട്ട് നിങ്ങൾക്ക് advisors will give a general instruction. After that, all students from all the classes, those of you are in ladies hostel, those of you are in gents hostel, you will have to move to 2 halls after you meet your advisors in the respective classes. So the girl students will move to Visvesvaraya hall, and the boys students hostel, I'm talking only about the hostel students. The girl students will move to Visvesvaraya hall, and boys hostel students will move to APJ Abdul Kalam hall, which is all in the 2nd and 4th floor of the M. George block. So it's very adjacent to your classroom where you are going sport. നിങ്ങൾ ഓൾറെഡി ട്രാൻസ്പോർട്ട് കമ്മ്യൂണിക്കേറ്റ് ചെയ്തിരിക്കുന്ന കുട്ടികൾ അവിടെ പോവേണ്ടതില്ല. നിങ്ങളുടെ കാര്യങ്ങളെല്ലാം ക്ലിയർ ആയിട്ടുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ ഇന്നലത്തെ അലോട്ട്മെന്റിലും അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ഏതെങ്കിലും പുതിയതായിട്ട് നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ട്രാൻസ്പോർട്ടിനെ കുറിച്ച് അറിയണം എന്നുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ all those students from all the classes who need conveyance, you can move to the drawing hall. അപ്പോൾ നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ഇതിൻ്റെ ഡയറക്ഷൻസ് എല്ലാം അവിടെ അഡ്വൈസേഴ്സ് തരും. ആ ഡ്രോയിങ് ഹാളിൽ ചെന്നിട്ട് അവിടെ ട്രാൻസ്പോർട്ടിൻ്റെ ഫാക്കൽറ്റി അവിടെ കാണും. പൈസ ആരും ഇന്ന് അടയ്ക്കേണ്ടതില്ല, കാരണം നിങ്ങൾ എല്ലാവരും കൂടെ ഓഫീസിൽ അത് അടയ്ക്കാൻ ചെന്നാൽ തിരക്കായിരിക്കും. നിങ്ങൾ അവിടെ ചെന്നിട്ട് തിരക്കില്ലെങ്കിൽ നിങ്ങൾക്ക് അടയ്ക്കാം. പക്ഷേ നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ഒരാഴ്ചയും കൂടെ സമയം ഹോസ്റ്റലിലെ ഫീ അടയ്ക്കാനുള്ളവർക്കും ട്രാൻസ്പോർട്ടിൻ്റെ ഫീ അടയ്ക്കാനുള്ളവർക്കും ഒരാഴ്ചയും കൂടെ സമയം നിങ്ങൾക്ക് തരുന്നതാണ്. അതിൻ്റെ പ്രൊസീജിയറും കൂടെ ഞാനൊന്ന് പറയുകയാണ്. നിങ്ങൾ ഓൾറെഡി ഫീ ലിങ്ക് വഴി ഹോസ്റ്റലോ ബസ്സോ അടച്ചിട്ടുള്ളവർക്ക് അതിൻ്റെ റെസീപ്റ്റ്സ് നിങ്ങൾക്ക് അവിടെ കിട്ടും, ഇന്ന് തന്നെ കിട്ടും. ഇനി നിങ്ങൾ പേ ചെയ്തിട്ടുണ്ട് പക്ഷേ ലിസ്റ്റിൽ പേര് വന്നിട്ടില്ല എങ്കിൽ നിങ്ങൾ വറി ചെയ്യേണ്ട. നിങ്ങൾ അവിടെ നോട്ട് ചെയ്ത് അവിടെ ഹോസ്റ്റലിൻ്റെ ഇൻചാർജസിൻ്റെ അടുത്ത്, ഫാക്കൽറ്റി ഇൻചാർജസിൻ്റെ അടുത്ത് പറയുക നിങ്ങൾ പേ ചെയ്തിട്ടുണ്ട്, പക്ഷെ അങ്ങനെയുള്ള കുട്ടികൾ ഒരുപക്ഷെ നിങ്ങളുടെ പേയ്മെൻറ്റിൻ്റെ ആ UTR നമ്പറോ അല്ലെങ്കിൽ എന്തെങ്കിലും ഐഡൻറ്റിഫിക്കേഷൻ നമ്പർ വെച്ചിട്ട് നെക്സ്റ്റ് വീക്കിൽ നിങ്ങൾ ഓഫീസിൽ ചെന്നിട്ട് അത് ക്ലിയർ ചെയ്താൽ മതി. പുതിയതായിട്ട് ഹോസ്റ്റലിൽ ജോയിൻ ചെയ്യുന്ന കുട്ടികളോ ഫീസ് അടയ്ക്കാത്ത കുട്ടികൾക്കോ നിങ്ങൾക്ക് അതുപോലെ ട്രാൻസ്പോർട്ടും നിങ്ങൾക്ക് കോളേജിൻ്റെ അക്കൗണ്ട് ഡീറ്റെയിൽസിൻ്റെ ഒരു സ്ലിപ്പ് തരും. കോളേജിൻ്റെ അക്കൗണ്ട് ഡീറ്റെയിലിൻ്റെ ഒരു സ്ലിപ്പ് നിങ്ങൾക്ക് തരും. ആ സ്ലിപ്പിൻ്റെ പുറകിലായിട്ട് എത്ര രൂപയാണ് നിങ്ങൾ അടയ്ക്കേണ്ട ഫീസെന്നും ഈ കറസ്പോണ്ടിങ് ഹോൾസിൽ നിങ്ങൾക്ക് അവിടെ അതിൻ്റെ നിർദ്ദേശം തരും. സോ യു ക്യാൻ പേ ഇറ്റ് ഓൺലൈൻ. തിങ്കളാഴ്ചയോ ചൊവ്വാഴ്ചയോ അകം, ഇന്നാരും ചെയ്യണമെന്നില്ല, തിങ്കളാഴ്ചയോ ചൊവ്വാഴ്ചയ്ക്കോ അകം നിങ്ങൾ ഓൺലൈനായിട്ട് ആ ഹോസ്റ്റൽ ഫീ അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ബസ് ഫീ നിങ്ങൾക്ക് പേ ചെയ്തിട്ട് അതിൻ്റെ ട്രാൻസാക്ഷൻ ID ആയിട്ട് കുട്ടി അടുത്ത ആഴ്ച എപ്പോഴെങ്കിലും ഓഫീസിൽ ചെന്ന് അതിൻ്റെ റെസിപ്റ്റ് കളക്ട് ചെയ്യുക. നിങ്ങൾ ട്രാൻസാക്ഷൻ ID കീപ്പ് ചെയ്യണം. കാരണം നിങ്ങൾ അടച്ചതെന്നുള്ളത് ഇപ്പോൾ അഡ്മിഷൻ നമ്പർ ആയിട്ടില്ല, അതുകൊണ്ട് നിങ്ങൾ അടച്ചതെന്നുള്ളതിൻ്റെ പ്രൂഫ് ഞങ്ങൾക്കിപ്പോൾ അറിയില്ല. അതുകൊണ്ട് നിങ്ങൾ ഓൺലൈനായിട്ട് അടച്ചിട്ട് അതിൻ്റെ ട്രാൻസാക്ഷൻ ID കീപ്പ് ചെയ്യണം. ആ ട്രാൻസാക്ഷൻ ID പാരൻസാണ് അടയ്ക്കുന്നതെങ്കിൽ അത് കുട്ടികൾക്ക് കൊടുക്കുക. കുട്ടികൾ ആ ട്രാൻസാക്ഷൻ ID ആയിട്ട് ഓഫീസിൽ ചെന്ന് അതിൻ്റെ കറസ്പോണ്ടിങ് റെസിപ്റ്റ്സ് വാങ്ങിക്കണം. ഇന്ന് അടയ്ക്കാൻ പോയാൽ ഭയങ്കര തിരക്കായിരിക്കും. അതുകൊണ്ട് നിങ്ങൾക്ക് സമയമുണ്ട്. തിങ്കൾ ചൊവ്വ ബുധനകം നിങ്ങൾ അടച്ചാൽ മതി. ഓൺലൈനായിട്ട് നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ഈ പൈസ എല്ലാം അടയ്ക്കാം. അതുകൊണ്ട് ഇന്ന് പൈസ അടയ്ക്കുന്നതിനെ കുറിച്ച് നിങ്ങൾ ഭാരപ്പെടേണ്ട. ഇന്ന് ഇവിടുത്തെ മീറ്റിംഗ് കഴിഞ്ഞിട്ട് പാരൻസിന് ഈ സമയം ലഞ്ച് കഴിച്ചിട്ട് വെയിറ്റ് ചെയ്യാം. ഡേ സ്കോളേഴ്സ് കുട്ടികൾക്ക് ഈ അഡ്വൈസേഴ്സിൻ്റെ സെഷൻസ് കഴിഞ്ഞു കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ആ കുട്ടികളുമായിട്ട് വീട്ടിൽ പോവാം. ഇന്ന് ഞാൻ ഒന്നുകൂടെ റിപ്പീറ്റ് ചെയ്യുകയാണ്. ഡേ സ്കോളേഴ്സിന് അഡ്വൈസേഴ്സിനെ കുട്ടികൾ മീറ്റ് ചെയ്ത് കഴിഞ്ഞതിന് ശേഷം നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ഇന്ന് കുട്ടികളുമായിട്ട് വീട്ടിൽ പോകാം. ഹോസ്റ്റൽ കുട്ടികൾക്ക് അവിടെ അഡ്വൈസേഴ്സിനെ മീറ്റ് ചെയ്തതിന് ശേഷം ഹോസ്റ്റലിലെ ഫാക്കൽറ്റി ഇൻചാർജസിനെ മീറ്റ് ചെയ്ത് അവിടെ വെച്ച് റൂം അലോട്ട്മെൻറ്റും കൊടുക്കും. ആ റൂം അലോട്ട്മെൻറ്റ് കിട്ടിക്കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ഹോസ്റ്റലിൽ പോയി ഇന്ന് തന്നെ ചെക്ക് ഇൻ ചെയ്ത് ഇന്ന് തന്നെ നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ഹോസ്റ്റലിൽ താമസം തുടങ്ങാം. കുറച്ച് കുട്ടികൾ ഒരുപക്ഷെ ഇന്ന് ചെക്ക് ഇൻ ചെയ്തതിന് ശേഷം വീട്ടിൽ പോയിട്ട് ഞായറാഴ്ച വൈകിട്ടാണ് വരുന്നതെന്ന് പറഞ്ഞു. അതിന് വിരോധമില്ല. പക്ഷെ എല്ലാവരും അലോട്ട്മെൻറ്റ് കിട്ടിയിട്ടുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ ഹോസ്റ്റലിൽ പോയി ചെക്ക് ഇൻ ചെയ്തതിന് ശേഷം മാത്രമേ വീട്ടിലോട്ട് പോകാവുള്ളൂ. ഇന്ന് ആരെങ്കിലും വീട്ടിൽ പോകുന്നുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ ഞാൻ ഒന്നുകൂടെ റിപ്പീറ്റ് ചെയ്യുകയാണ്. ഹോസ്റ്റൽ സ്റ്റുഡൻസ് ഇന്ന് നിങ്ങൾക്ക് അലോട്ട്മെൻറ്റ് അവിടെ കിട്ടിക്കഴിഞ്ഞതിന് ശേഷം ഹോസ്റ്റലിൽ പോയി നിങ്ങൾ അലോട്ട്മെൻറ്റ് എടുത്ത് അവിടെ ആ റൂമിൽ നിങ്ങൾ റിപ്പോർട്ട് ചെയ്തതിന് ശേഷം നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ഇന്ന് വീട്ടിൽ പോകണമെങ്കിൽ വീട്ടിൽ പോകാം. എന്നിട്ട് ഞായറാഴ്ച വൈകുന്നേരം നിങ്ങൾക്ക് തിരിച്ചു വന്നാൽ മതിയാകും. ഞായറാഴ്ച വൈകിട്ട് തിരിച്ചു വരുന്നതാണ് നല്ലത്. കാരണം നിങ്ങളൊന്ന് ഹോസ്റ്റലിൽ സെറ്റിൽ ആവണം. അതുകൊണ്ട് തിങ്കളാഴ്ച രാവിലെ ആക്കരുത്. എനിക്ക് തോന്നുന്നു ഞായറാഴ്ച വൈകിട്ട് തന്നെ വന്ന് സെറ്റിൽ ആവണം. പക്ഷേ ഇവിടെ തന്നെ താമസിക്കുന്ന കുട്ടികൾക്ക് അത് ബുദ്ധിമുട്ടില്ല. നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ഇന്ന് മുതൽ തന്നെ ഹോസ്റ്റലിൽ കണ്ടിന്യൂ ചെയ്യാം. ഹോസ്റ്റലിലെ കുട്ടികൾക്ക് ഈ അവിടെ നിർദ്ദേശങ്ങൾ കൊടുക്കുന്ന സമയത്ത് ഈ മീറ്റിംഗ് കഴിഞ്ഞ് ഹോസ്റ്റലിലെ കുട്ടികളുടെ പാരൻസ് നിങ്ങൾ നമ്മുടെ ക്യാൻറ്റീനിൽ പോയിട്ട് ഭക്ഷണം കഴിച്ച് ഈ കുട്ടികൾ വരാൻ വെയിറ്റ് ചെയ്യുക. കുട്ടികൾക്കുള്ള ഉച്ചയ്ക്കുള്ള ലഞ്ച് ഓൾറെഡി ഹോസ്റ്റലിൽ അറേഞ്ച് ചെയ്തിട്ടുണ്ട്. അപ്പോൾ അതുകൊണ്ട് ഹോസ്റ്റലിലെ കുട്ടികൾക്ക് ഗേൾസ് ഹോസ്റ്റലിലും ജെൻസ് ഹോസ്റ്റലിലും അവിടെ ചെക്ക് ഇൻ ചെയ്തതിന് ശേഷം അവിടുന്ന് തന്നെ കുട്ടികൾക്ക് ലഞ്ച് കഴിക്കാവുന്നതാണ്. അതുകൊണ്ട് കുട്ടികൾ ആരും ക്യാൻറ്റീനിൽ നിന്ന് കഴിക്കരുത്. കാരണം അവിടെ നമ്മൾ കരുതിയിട്ടുണ്ട് ഫുഡ്. അപ്പം അതുകൊണ്ട് നിങ്ങൾ ചെക്ക് ഇൻ ചെയ്തതിന് ശേഷം ഹോസ്റ്റലിൽ തന്നെ കുട്ടികൾ ഫുഡ് കഴിക്കുക. അവർ ഇപ്പോൾ ഇവിടുന്ന് അഡ്വൈസേഴ്സിൻ്റെ കൂടെ പോയി ഹോസ്റ്റൽ അലോട്ട്മെൻറ്റ് കിട്ടുന്ന സമയം വരെ ആ ഗ്യാപ്പിൽ പാരൻസ് ക്യാൻറ്റീനിൽ പോയി നിങ്ങൾക്ക് വെയിറ്റ് ചെയ്യാം. ഇനിയും അഡ്മിഷൻ്റെ ഭാഗമായിട്ട് ഏതെങ്കിലും സർട്ടിഫിക്കറ്റ്സ് നിങ്ങൾ ഇന്ന് കൊടുക്കാനുള്ളത് കൊണ്ടുവന്നിട്ടുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ ആ സർട്ടിഫിക്കറ്റ്സ് നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ഇന്ന് കൊടുക്കാം. ചിലവർക്കാണെങ്കിൽ കുറച്ച് പേയ്മെൻറ്റ്സ് ഒക്കെ ചെയ്യാൻ കാണും. ആ പേയ്മെൻറ്റ്സ് ഒക്കെ നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ഇന്ന് വേണേൽ ചെയ്യാം. വലിയ തിരക്കില്ല. നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ഇന്ന് ഹോസ്റ്റലിൽ പേ ചെയ്യണമെന്നുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ നിങ്ങൾക്ക് അവിടെ ക്യൂ നിന്ന് പേ ചെയ്യാം. തിരക്കാണെന്ന് നിങ്ങൾക്ക് തോന്നുകയാണെങ്കിൽ ഞാൻ നേരത്തെ പറഞ്ഞ പോലെ ഓൺലൈനായിട്ട് പേ ചെയ്താൽ മതിയായിരിക്കും. അപ്പം ഈ നിർദ്ദേശങ്ങളൊന്ന് കോമൺ ആയിട്ട് പറഞ്ഞു എന്നേ ഉള്ളൂ. അതനുസരിച്ചിട്ട് നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ഒരു വ്യക്തത വരാൻ വേണ്ടിയാണ് പറഞ്ഞത്. ഇപ്പോൾ സജീബ് സാറ് നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ഫസ്റ്റ് ഇയേഴ്സിൻ്റെ എല്ലാവരെയും ഒന്ന് അഡ്രസ്സ് ചെയ്തതിന് ശേഷം കുട്ടികൾ ക്ലാസ്സിലേക്ക് പോവുക. അഡ്വൈസേഴ്സ് നിങ്ങളെ കൊണ്ടുപോകും. ഹോസ്റ്റലിലെ പാരൻസ് മാത്രം ഒരു 10 മിനിറ്റ് ഈ ഫ്രണ്ടിലേക്കൊന്ന് വന്ന് വെയിറ്റ് ചെയ്യണം. ഹോസ്റ്റലിലെ പാരൻസ് മാത്രം, ഹോസ്റ്റൽ എടുക്കുന്ന കുട്ടികളുടെ ബോയ്സിൻ്റെയും ഗേൾസിൻ്റെയും പാരൻസ് മാത്രം ഒരു 10 മിനിറ്റ് എല്ലാവരും പോയി കഴിഞ്ഞിട്ട് ഇവിടെ ഫ്രണ്ടിലേക്ക് വരണം. നമ്മുടെ ഹോസ്റ്റലിൻ്റെ റൂൾസും കാര്യങ്ങളും ഒക്കെ ഒന്ന് ക്ലിയർ ചെയ്യാൻ വേണ്ടിയാണ്. ഇനി നിങ്ങളെ ഇപ്പോൾ കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ പിന്നെ കാണത്തില്ല ആരും. അതുകൊണ്ട് ഓക്കെ, താങ്ക് യു.
Thank you, sir. I invite Dr. Sajib Rahman AH, head of the first year academics, to pass on the general instructions to the students and parents.
So it's important that parents also know the general instructions given to the students. That's why such an arrangement here. So I will briefly go through the instructions. Every class will have 2 faculty advisors, as already mentioned. Each faculty will be in charge of the 50% of the student strength. Then about attendance to be strictly monitored for each class. 75% attendance is mandatory for writing the end semester examination for each course. Students are expected to have 100% attendance. Students who want to take leave have to inform the faculty advisors in advance, preferably by their parent, and later submit a leave letter to the faculty advisor. So students have to inform the faculty advisor in advance, preferably by the parent, and later submit a leave letter to the faculty advisor forwarded through the HOD. 3 days continuous absence of a student in each course will lead to the submission of medical certificate if required. Course means subject. So 3 days continuous absence for a subject will lead to submission of medical certificate if required. Permission from the principal on any matter should move through the faculty advisors and first year HOD. No student is permitted to move out of the campus without the permission of the principal or the first year HOD. Students participating in the activities, events, both internal or external, have to get the approval from the principal, recommended by advisors and first year HOD. Students should not involve in any cyber-related movements which is damaging the culture and prestige of the institution. Mobile phones are strictly prohibited in the classrooms. Inside the classrooms, it is strictly prohibited. Permission from the advisor is essential for taking leave during weekdays for hostel students. Hostel students on weekdays, if required, leave should take the consent or permission from the advisor. Students should come neatly dressed in the college and its premises in their uniforms with valid ID card issued from the college. So ID cards are compulsory. Students should not alter the uniforms under any circumstances. It should be loosely stitched. If violation in uniform specification is noticed, students will attract disciplinary action. Students should strictly abstain themselves from participation in any political activities or communal politics inside the campus. Use or holding mobile phones inside the classrooms and labs is strictly prohibited, and if it is found, the phone has to be surrendered to the first year HOD. Students shall use the common dining facility provided in the canteen or the cafeteria while taking food. Cutting cakes or eating food inside the classrooms will attract disciplinary actions. Those students bringing food from home and using cafeteria should dispose the food waste in the assigned. Students should not involve in any cyber-related movements which is damaging, or it's already mentioned. First year students are not permitted to bring vehicles inside the campus. They are not permitted to bring vehicles inside the campus. One more thing, Dr. Sindhu Ajit is available in our campus. She's the counselor, so parents should also know that she is available full-time here in the campus. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Please remember that the hostelers can have lunch from their respective hostels, while the others can avail the canteen facilities.
Now the faculty advisors may take the students to the respective classes. Hostel students' parents, both boys and girls, hostel students' parents, after the students move out, please come to the front.
First up, from the Civil Engineering Department, we have faculty advisors Mr. Binol Verghese and Ms. Jinsi P. Matai. Please note classroom number M329. Classroom number M329.
The students can move along with the advisors so that you can find the classes also easily. So civil engineering students can move along with the advisors. All civil engineering students, please stand up. You can move along with your advisors.
Next, from the Mechanical Engineering Department, faculty advisors Mr. Anand Rajgopal and Mr. Harish Abubakar. Please note classroom number M323.
From the Electronics and Communication Engineering Department, we have Ms. Ansi Joy and Ms. Lija Punnapin. Please note classroom number M322. I repeat, from the Electronics and Communication Engineering Department, we have Ms. Ansi Joy and Ms. Lija Punnapin. Please note classroom number M322.
From the Electrical and Electronics Engineering Department, we have the faculty advisors, Ms. Electronics Engineering Department. We have the faculty advisors, Ms. Ambali Mohan and Ms. Babita George. Ambali Mohan and Ms. Babita George. Please note classroom number M331. I repeat, from Electrical and Electronics Engineering Department, we have faculty advisors, Ms. Ambali Mohan and Ms. Babita George.
Maybe
Please.
we can wait a little bit. തിരക്കൊന്ന് കഴിഞ്ഞോട്ടെ അവര്. Electrical can wait.
Kind attention to the parents. Car number KL42L9211. There has been a request to please repark it. Vehicle number KL42L9211. From Electrical and Electronics Engineering Department, the faculty advisors are Ms. Ambali Mohan and Ms. Babita George. Please note classroom number M331.
For Computer Science and Engineering with Cyber Security, faculty advisors Ms. Harita Haridas and Mr. E.V. Harish. Please note classroom number M321. I repeat, for Computer Science and Engineering with Cyber Security, faculty advisors Ms. Harita Haridas and Mr. E.V. Harish. Please note classroom number M321.
For Computer Science and Engineering, Section A, we have Ms. Indu MT and Ms. Joycey Abraham. Please note classroom number M320. I repeat, for Computer Science and Engineering, Section A, we have Ms. Indu MT and Ms. Joycey Abraham. Please note classroom number M320.
For Computer Science and Engineering, Section B, we have Ms. Romana Salim and Dr. Renju Rajan. Please note, classroom number M311. I repeat, for Computer Science and Engineering, Section B, we have Ms. Romana Salim and Dr. Renju Rajan. Please note, classroom number M311.
എല്ലാവരും ആ ഒരു വഴി കൂടെയാണ് പോകുന്നത്, മറ്റേ വഴി ചുറ്റിപ്പോയത്. എല്ലാവരും ഇതുവഴിയാണ് പോകുന്നത്. സ്റ്റെപ്പ് ഇറങ്ങി നേരെ ബാക്കിലൂടെ പോയാലും ഇനി 2 ബാച്ചല്ലേ ഉള്ളൂ.
For Computer Science and Engineering with AI, faculty advisors are Mr. Sumesh MS and Dr. Kavita S. Please note classroom number M313. I repeat, for Computer Science and Engineering with AI, faculty advisors are Mr. Sumesh and Dr. Kavita S. Please note classroom number M313.
ഇനി എത്ര എണ്ണം കൂടി ഉണ്ട് MCAയിൽ?
And for Artificial Intelligence and Data Science, we have faculty advisors Ms. Jayalakshmi J and Ms. Minu Matthew. Please note classroom number M315. I repeat, for Artificial Intelligence and Data Science, we have faculty advisors Ms. Jayalakshmi J and Ms. Minu Matthew. Please note classroom number M315.
For MCA, we have faculty advisors Dr. Smita and Thomas. and Ms. Sujitra Shankar. Please note room number M004. I repeat, for NCA, we have faculty advisors, Dr. Smita Ann Thomas and Ms. Sujitra Shankar. Please note room number M004.
Parents of students availing the hostel facilities are requested to come to the front. I repeat, parents of students availing the hostel facilities are requested to come to the front.
Parents seated in the Vishwesharaya and APJ Abdul Kalam Hall are requested to come to the auditorium. I repeat, parents of students availing the hostel facilities who are sitting in the APJ Hall and the Vishwesharaya Hall are requested to come to the auditorium.